What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Skipperdo, and we're coming in with a No One Survived video. Today, we're going to go over the traders, how to barter with them properly, and then what they all have, what they all sell. I believe that it's the same for every playthrough. They are for at least the couple that I've played. So, this will give you a good idea of what you need to get started, and we're going to go ahead and dive right in. Let's go. So this is more of like a barter system, kind of akin to Sunken Land, but this one's a little bit more detailed in that it'll kind of tell you the price on either side, and whether you're blue saying that you're good, and if you can kind of see the difference in your prices so that you can really understand if you're, just squeaking by like one or two off, or if it's like 40 or 50, you probably want to pull some stuff back or add some more to your thing. Um, so with this one, like food is relatively cheap. I would definitely recommend buying a decent amount of canned food whenever possible, and definitely get one of these fully cooked meals every chance you get. I think the buff lasts for about 2 days, so it'd be really good to be able to have that kind of handy. And honestly, here I'm just kind of figuring out where we can put all this stuff and see what we can get away with. Ammo, like I said, is extremely expensive, but we could really focus in on that. So this particular vendor here, you also want to note that toolbox in the top left corner is a car repair kit. So currently on my game, I'm only seeing one that sells the car repair kits. I was under the impression that there was two. I don't know if that was buffed or just changed or what have you, but there's only one on my playthrough. So you're definitely going to want to go check this guy out. Check out your server settings whenever you first start and see if it's going to be a 5 day or longer for vendors to respawn, because you're definitely going to want to come in and get a couple of those until you get into the later game and you can actually make them yourself, because just hitting a little rock or a piece of clay will definitely do a little bit of damage to your car. So you don't want that. So there we go. We got a decent little haul for what we got. And honestly, I just kind of keep um, a lot of stuff kind of off to the side that I want to sell, extra books and stuff like that. So on to the next one. And here it is on the map. All right, so here we are with the next one. Here it is on the map. Make sure you take note. So this gentleman only sells blueprints. I don't know if they rotate stock every 5 days unless you buy them. I would assume so. I mean, I find so many in the game, I don't really see a need for it, but maybe if you're missing just the one you need, this is the guy for you. All right, next up, check it out on the map. All right, so this one, you can normally find some decent electronics, batteries, stuff like that, but the big kicker is the solar panels. So they sell the 300 watts, which are a lot harder to find out in the wild. They also can sometimes sell kind of the 50 watts just if you want to fill out your solar array, but definitely be on the lookout. This is something, if you're trying to really get your power up, I would pop back over here every few days and see if they have a new one. All right, next one up, check out the map. Got old man in the pizzeria. So this one's going to have a ton of food for you. Be careful, that produce is going to spoil super quick. But if you're trying to get some wine made or something along those lines, also he does have cigarettes, wine, and cider to really bump up your mood if you're really trying to get those late night reading sessions in so you can learn more stuff. But that's about it for this one. All right, next up, we got this one here. So this one, check out the map. This one's going to be your livestock. So there's, I believe, 2 livestock vendors on the map. This is one of them. You can get your baby goats, your pigs, or your baby chicks, and of course, cider, cigarettes, stuff along those lines. All right, check the map. So we got this guy kind of secluded off to the side, all by his lonesome. This one is going to be your clothes vendor, and I mean, sometimes he's got. Is that is that a medieval armor set? I'm sorry. What game is this? Yeah, we might have to come back with this guy with some trading power. All right, keeping it moving. So from this one, we're going to go here, check the map. All right. So this next one, magazines, pretty much cut and dry. You can find a ton of them in the open world, but if you just happen to keep missing that one, you might get lucky and find it here. But she's going to cycle her stock pretty often, so come check it out. So next up on the map, bottom left corner, This right here, this is your second livestock vendor. I guess if you really want to get a bunch of goats and pigs and chicks going and you don't want to wait for the other vendor to restock, you can go hit them both up. I'm not sure, but that's where they're at, and this is where you get them. All right, this is going to be our last vendor. Check your map. All right, so this guy, firearms. He's going to have all that you need. You can normally find some shotguns, AKs, SMGs, and a minigun. Because why not? If you've got like 1,000 rounds of ammo and you got nothing to do with it, let's do it. Minigun time. Oh yeah, and if you don't pay attention to the patch notes and realize that they put bandit camps in the game like me, and you see this nice little outpost next to the gun vendor, don't just come driving up like you're going to drop off some Girl Scout cookies, because they do not want any. They don't want any of that, and they are super aggressive. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.